From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Down. 10 black.
Mike 29. Watch the pass. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Tackles.
On play action, Lance sliding out of the pocket. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
Here we go.
54.
480.
Mike 54.
Porky, 82, Porky.
Wentz now on first down.
Mike 54.
He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Bandit.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So, Charles, this defense in for a tough matchup. What do you think the game plan is here tonight?
Well, I think the game plan is the same as most, which is, hey, pass rushers, do your job. Coverage guys, do your job. And the linebackers are going to be a mix. Sometimes they'll drop in coverage. Sometimes they'll pressure the quarterback. But all in all, you never want to let that quarterback get a string of completions going, because if so, they're hard to deal with, and it makes for a long evening.
Wentz's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Wentz now on first down. Try to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. We own them.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
He's not going to get me.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
57.
Throwing is Wentz. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Wentz.
54 Mike. Here we go.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Mike.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D.
This is caught. Touchdown, Colts.
It's going to be a long day.
Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Mostert now to return. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. In his own end zone, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Man 5-7.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
Here we go. 120.
And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. 57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming, baby.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Go. Blue 80.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Ramp.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Bunch, gotta get the point. Get on the...
To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 60 red.
29.
60 red.
Hang with us. 29 is the mic.
Need old blue.
29. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
To throw, it's Lance.
Let's get off the field.
Flush to his right. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now, that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Three down.
Yellow.
I got him.
Rail. Yellow.
Lance looks to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. He's at the 50.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best
30,
in the game.
20, 10, 5. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 52 blue.
Go. Go.
Here's Lance. Gets this one to use check. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Lance now on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Man out, man out, man out. Man out. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
On the ball. Steal. Check steal.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
Run, 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 run. Woo! I know you feel that.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Mike 54.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They toss it left side to Chubb. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
No. Off.
A run for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nick Chubb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Lance now on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
This is caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal.
A final shot before half for Lance. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Blankenship out for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Go. 120.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, 74.
Now Wentz on third down. This is caught by Hilton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. 146 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just
down and man inside. Down and man.
Me and you.
To throw is Wentz.
Get wide.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off down near the 5. The 40. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw, it's Wentz.
Hey.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
What you just saw there, First-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
You go night-night. Time to go night-night. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we
Now
go
problems
again.
right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
We play to win. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
That's what I do. Check 99. Check 99.
Come on now.
Wentz gonna throw. Going up top for Kupp. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Let's go. 33. Yellow.
You're trash. You're trash. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. You better bring it. You better bring it.
Steel. Black.
Right now, you better bring it. 29.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance, flush to his right. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check 37.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's it, baby.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mike
50.
29.
Green.
Watch the run. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And Lance now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all that.
Again, it's Lance.
You're all mine.
Flushed out right. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 1st down, Wentz. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You remember? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54.
Blitz 5-7.
54.
Here we go.
Now Wentz.
All day. All day.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a throw here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
57's the mic.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Hey. 4 down.
Hey, stat.
Rush in.
5'9", 5'9".
Here's Wentz to throw. Escaping and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abukum. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Watch tight. Tight end right, tight end.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Flush to his right. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first and 10, here's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Finds a seam inside the 40, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 down at the 31. Now Lance again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Ready. Black 40.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Blue striker.
Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Hey, red.
Now Lance. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Needle blue.
Here, come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
On 2nd and goal, Lance. And he's got it. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wentz now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Double tight. 3 down. 3 down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sends it out toward the sideline. Kittle brings it in for the completion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's
touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
Come on, QB, come on.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And now on is the field goal unit. And boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
And it's a fumble. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Hey, at least they were running the ball on the final play instead of trying to throw it to rub it in, but they still got in the end zone. I kind of blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop them.
Yeah, they had an opportunity, but I think they looked at the scoreboard and said it doesn't matter either way, and that probably affected them on that play, and they ended up giving up one more score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.